We're going to work in language book. Sorry, language notebook, so you need to decorate the second partial. I'm going to share the presentation so you can start writing down the topic also. Today we're going to talk about a paragraph. So you can write as a topic of today, a paragraph. Tell me, Anna.
Me. Yesterday we have language, so yesterday I decorate.
Oh yes, that's right. What we talked about yesterday, Anna, in language. What was the topic of language yesterday? What?
That's an
Facts and opinion, that's right. Excellent. What is a fact? Who remembers what is a fact?
A fact is
I think we
fact is something that is true or false.
That's right.
True
Something
or
that it can
false.
be proved. Who can tell me one example of fact? Example of fact.
I have an example.
The sun is hot.
The sun
I
is
have
hot.
an example.
Rebecca?
Today is Monday. True or false?
It's false, right? Today is the Monday, that's right. So it's something that it can be proved. Excellent.
Today is my birthday.
That's right. It's not your birthday, but we can prove it is true or false. Tomorrow it's Khaled's birthday.
Yes.
Here's an example of fact. Excellent.
True.
Now, what is an opinion? What is an opinion, class? What is an opinion?
Miss, I have a example.
Of opinion?
Yes. One example. I don't know what opinion is a one person.
Opinion to a person.
Opinion of a person. What the food of the expiry of mama is delicious, and other person say no. I think this, and the other person think other.
That's right. Action. Remember an opinion, Gabriela. What is an opinion, Gabriela?
An opinion, it cannot be true, then is true or false.
That's right. It cannot be proven. Everybody has different opinions. Remember, facts do not change. The facts, they are true or false, but they don't change. So if I tell you that the president of Honduras is Juan Orlando Hernandez, that's a fact. We cannot change that. But opinions we can change. Sometimes or some days you can say today you have an opinion about, oh, for me the pizza is delicious. But imagine that tomorrow you don't like pizza, so tomorrow you can say, I don't like pizzas. They are disgusting. So opinions can change. Yes, opinion can change, but facts, they cannot be changed. Who has an example of opinion?
It is opinion. I think that's funny class. I like it, but other person tell no.
Yes, that's right. Anna, you have an example, Anna?
I like the pizza, but other persons no.
That's right.
Like my dad, he don't like the
Can I tell?
Okay, let's see, Gabriela. Just the last example, Gabriela. Tell me, we're going to start there.
The dogs are the most beautiful pet.
Excellent. That's an opinion. For you, they're the most beautiful, but someone could say, no, the cats, or someone could say, no, the lions. So, excellent. Now, let's talk about paragraph. This is a topic for today, a paragraph. So, we're going to write everything that is on the slide, the definition of what is a paragraph. Remember that a paragraph is a group of sentences. It's a group of sentences that tells you about one subject or area. So copy all this information. It's a group of sentences that tells about one subject or area. Each sentence in a paragraph must give information about the topic. So in the paragraph, we have a topic all the time. For example, this, what is a paragraph? This is the topic. So we can write a paragraph, a group of sentences. They can be 5 sentences to make one paragraph. We need 5 sentences at least to make one paragraph. So we create a paragraph talking about or giving more information about the topic that we're talking about. So we provide more details, more information in a paragraph. about our topic. So we need to identify the main idea in a paragraph. All the paragraphs can have a main idea. They have a topic, they have a main idea, we have a main idea in the paragraph that it describes or is the most important part of the paragraph because it describes or tells the author, the reader, the person that is reading about what is the paragraph. So the main idea. In a paragraph, also we have some other sentences. The main idea is a sentence. It's also a sentence, but it's the main idea. For that reason, it's main idea. It's the most important idea in the paragraph. We have different sentences that give just support. They give just support. They are called supporting sentences. Tell me, Rebecca.
Si me conecto a clase is bad. My computer le está subiendo y bajando al internet, entonces me va a tocar resetearla.
Okay, don't worry. You have connections problems.
I finished.
Danny, you finished? Okay. Santiago Chavez, did you finish? Andrea, Joshua? Tell me, Caleb. You forget.
Me.
Tell me, Camila.
What says el pasado mañana in English?
The day after tomorrow?
Okay.
The day after tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Okay. Day after tomorrow, my dad's birthday.
Yeah,
My
tomorrow
birthday.
is tomorrow. The day after tomorrow is what you are asking. Day after tomorrow. It's your dad's birthday? Mm-hmm. You finished?
Yeah.
2 minutes to finish, class.
Miss, I finished. Look.
Show me your notebook, Anna. Okay, great. You write with pink, right?
Yeah. Because I have a pen of purple, but tiene brillos. And that's my motto that is only to show the gate. But
Underline, yes.
I used to write.
You used to write with that, but it's better to underline with that, yes.
I used that to that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to take attendance what you are writing, so you can continue writing if you haven't. Anna. Here, Anna. Andrea. Andrea Núñez.
Present.
Excellent. Camila.
Present.
Gabriela.
Present.
Isabela.
Present.
Excellent. Thank you, Siyan. Thank you. Excellent. Nice decoration. Kiara. Yes, it's here. Lucia.
Present.
Mia.
Present.
Rebecca.
Present.
Rosa.
Present.
Excellent. Valerie is here. And Siyan.
Present.
It's here. Excellent. Alberto.
Present.
Danny.
Present.
Fernando.
Present.
Hermes.
Present.
Joshua.
Present.
Caleb.
Present.
Caleb, it's connected. Marcelo.
Present.
Yes, it's here. Santiago Hernandez. Santiago Hernandez. It's not connected, Santiago. Yes, it's Santiago Hernandez.
No.
Santiago
Chavez, yes.
Santiago Chavez.
Oh, no.
Santiago Chavez.
Yo creo que no se conectó.
Teacher, I finished.
R22.
We are 22, 21. Yes, all of you are connected today.
Ah, teacher, a veces se conectó.
Present.
No,
Oh, you were
there
having
are
connection
23.
problems. Okay. Connection problems, Santiago Chavez. Okay, don't worry. You are here.
Santiago Hernandez.
Yeah, Santiago Hernandez. Yes, I see it. All of you are connected. Excellent, excellent. Did you finish class to copy what is a paragraph?
No, miss.
No, no, yet.
Yes, I finished.
Claro que yes.
Hey, miss,
Rebecca,
I am Rebecca. Look, I finished.
you finished? Okay, excellent, excellent. You use different colors to write. Mhm.
Yes.
Don't forget that a paragraph is a group of sentences. You can have 5 sentences that they create one paragraph, and all the 5 sentences, at least, we can have more, we can have 10 sentences in a paragraph. All these sentences, they are related about the topic. They give
Teacher, see?
information about the topic, and we need to have one sentence that is the more important, the main idea. Thank you, Marcelo. Excellent. So, that is a paragraph, a group of sentences. Your books, for example, in science book, for example, that you have on reading, you can identify paragraphs. So if you see a paragraph, they have sentences, and how can you identify it's a paragraph? Remember, they start with capital letter and ends with a period. You see it like 5 or 10 sentences, and it ends with a period. Then you have one space, and then it starts another paragraph. So we can identify it that way that it's a paragraph. In your reading book, for example, we have a lot of paragraphs on the stories.
Yeah. Could you explain other time this, please?
Yes, of course. A paragraph, it's a group of sentences. A group of sentences. We can have 5 sentences to create one paragraph, or we can have more than 5 sentences. But at least 5. You cannot have, if you have 2 sentences, that's not a paragraph. They are 2 sentences. If you have 3 sentences, that is not a paragraph. We need 5 sentences to create one paragraph. Yes, 5, 6, 7 or more sentences to create one paragraph. Those sentences that create one paragraph give more information about the topic, about the subject, about what you are talking about the topic of your paragraph. In those sentences, you have one important sentence that it's called the main idea. It gives you the most important information in the paragraph. One sentence that is called main idea. Yes.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, welcome. Any question about what is a paragraph? No? Okay, did you finish? Did you finish class, the copy? Yes? Yes? No one is missing? Everybody? Okay, let's go to the next slide. In this one, you are not going to copy. This is just for you information. Remember, it's what I was telling you. A paragraph is made up of sentences. It should have at least 5 sentences, no less. No, we can have more, but not less than 5. So 5 sentences at least. It has a topic sentence. Each sentence relates to a single idea about the main topic. All the sentences, they are related. They give information about the topic that we're talking about. The paragraphs explain or describe something. For example, if we have the topic about, if you're talking about, for example, parts of a flower, we can have a paragraph. All the sentences, they should talk about the parts of a flower to give information or describe or explain about that topic. A paragraph, it has a topic sentence, it has supporting sentences, and a concluded sentence. Supporting sentences mean all the sentences that give more information about our main topic. Concluded sentence is like a conclusion. It's one sentence that we can conclude about our paragraph. Now, we're going to watch a video. And also we're going to practice with a worksheet. Yes? Okay, let me share the video first. Let me share the video. Tell me.
No.
No?
Today in language no our homework. I see.
Yeah, didn't have homework today in language. You see it. Okay, now do you see the video? Do you see the video? Yes?
Yes.
Tell me, Khalil, what's your question? Everything is uploaded, yes. Okay, let's watch the video. Please pay attention. Then I'm going to ask questions.
Working out the main idea. Working out the main idea of a text is an important skill. Working out the main idea is easy.
Okay, now who can tell me what was this video about? This video.
About a
paragraph.
idea.
Okay, the main idea. What is a paragraph? That's right.
A letter.
A lot of things. That's right. Now I'm going to show you. Just let's see here. That's right. It is remember that first all the paragraph they used to have a title or a topic, right? That is a title and a heading. Here in the video, it was displayed here that it was. What is the topic or the title of this paragraph, class?
Growing animals.
That's right. Growing animals is the title or the topic of this. So what is going to be this paragraph about? Growing animals. If you remember also, it described, that's right, it described that we need to have topic sentence. Topic sentence, remember that is the main idea, it's the most important sentence that it also gives us information what is this going to be about. So it is the first sentence. Not all animals grow in the same way. If you read this sentence, not all the animals grow in the same way, you have an idea what it can be this paragraph about. It's going to describe how the animals can grow. It says some animals change gradually over time. If you continue reading, you have supporting sentences. All the sentences that you have here, they give more information about that topic sentence, that they know all of them grow in the same way. We have the frogs, for example, hatch from egg as a tadpole. We have humans are an examples of this. And we continue reading and we'll find out that it talks about butterflies and other animals. That is, remember the topic sentence. The supporting sentences we identify, and then it says that we need to have concluding sentences. That concluded sentence is at the end. It's like a conclusion. So after we give supporting sentences about it, we have the different ways animals change as they grow. It's fascinating. So that is our sentence that gives us a conclusion that concludes about the topic. The different ways animals change as they grow. It's fascinating. So if you see, this is a paragraph that we have a topic sentence or a main idea, supporting sentence that they are related to our topic sentence, and that conclusion, that concluded sentence. It is just one sentence. And we create one paragraph with this. That was this video about. Excellent. Now, remember that also in the video, it mentioned that some paragraphs do not have a main idea, some of them. So we need to identify them. Now, here we're going to practice. Do you see now this presentation?
No.
Yes or not? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to read, this is a paragraph. We're going to find out if they are paragraph or not. Remember that they can have just 5 sentences at least, and we're going to identify the main idea. What is the most important sentence here? So, Rebecca, help me to read number 1.
Did you ever wonder what people did for I before Friday tour when in the Thai they
Invented.
they continue.
Yes, continue.
She talk black of ice from frozen lake at rivers in winter. Then they stored these ice in giant ice forces. These were built in the closet. Giants place it around. The eyes usually listed all signs.
Excellent. Thank you, Rebecca. So let's find out how many sentences do we have here? We can identify. This is sentence number 1 until the question mark. We start sentence number 2. I'm going to underline. Let's see. We have 5 sentences. This is sentence number 2 until the point. Remember, we have a point. Then we have sentence number 2, sentence number 3. This is sentence number 3. Then they store these eyes in shacks called ice houses. That is sentence number 3. Here is missing the point. Number 3. Sentence number 4. I'm going to use another color. This we're building the coolest shade is placed around. And sentence number 5 is going to be the eyes usually lasted all summer. How many sentences do we have?
5.
5. And it's a paragraph, right? Because a paragraph is made up of 5 sentences. Remember that? Yes, it has to have 5 sentences. So it's a paragraph, that's right. Now, what is the paragraph about? The paragraph tells mainly. Here is asking, we need to choose 1, 2, or 3. What is this paragraph about? What do you understand? What is the main idea of this paragraph?
How refrigerators were invented.
Do you think that this is the answer, Fernando?
Yes.
Yes? Thank you. Who else? Who else wants to try? How refrigerators were invented? How do you know that this is the answer, Fernando?
Miss, is how long ones kept ice.
How long the ice lasts? Okay, how people once kept ice? Why, Isabela?
Because they talk about how before they keep the things cold.
That's right. It says, do you ever wonder what people did for ice before refrigerators were invented? So it's talking about that they keep huge blocks of ice, the things that people did before the refrigerator were invented. We're not talking about how the refrigerators were invented. We're talking about the different things, as Isabella says, excellent, the things that the people did. They were asked, they stored this ice in child's called ice houses. Okay, so that's going to be the answer, letter C. Excellent, number 2. Okay, I'm going to clear here. Now, number 2, help me to read number 2, Isabella, number 2.
Works strangest creatures in the mean a bird. It can imitate a human voice far better than the parrot can. A wild man will also imitate the songs and sounds of other birds. It can do this so well that it even confuses their other birds.
Excellent. How many sentences do we have? Do we have 5 sentences, class, in this paragraph or not?
No.
No? We do not have?
1 minute, 20.
Remember that they are separated by a point here. You have 1.
1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We just have 4, right? Yes, just 4,
Yeah.
just 4. Okay, and it says at least they can have 5, but we're going to consider a paragraph, this short paragraph. What is the main idea? What is it about?
Do you have to write?
You don't have to copy this. What is it about, class, this paragraph? What do you understand? Remember, the main idea is the topic sentence is number 1. This is the topic sentence. That is the main idea. So it describes what is going to be the paragraph about.
Hay que escribirle eso.
What is the answer, Marcelo? You don't have to.
What makes the mine strange?
How many bills the mini?
One of the world's strangest creature is the many bird.
What?
Do you think that talks about how it imitates?
How many
B.
birds?
B.
B, Marcelo? Okay, that's
B.
right. What makes the mini strange? It says that it makes it strange, this animal, because it can imitate the voice of parrots, humans, and so on. So that's right. It's letter B. So Just by reading that first sentence, we can identify, if we continue reading that next sentences, we identify that, yes, that's the answer. Okay, so here we have more sentences. I'm going to share this link and also the worksheet so you can practice by yourself to identify number 3 and number 4. No, that is your, like, it's not homework, but if you want, you can practice by yourself. Remember that you can click on finish. If you practice in the afternoon, you can click here and you can check your answer. You can check your answer. We have 4 because we just answered it.
Only 4.
Yes, because we answered just 2 questions. It was missing the next one. So we have the 2 points, the 4 points for those. Yes, so you can practice the next one, okay? So any question about what is a fighter? What is a fighter? Any question? No, everything is clear?
No.
Okay, I'm going to finish here, class. Remember, no homework in language. Bye-bye, see you later.
Bye.